TTNET is a group company of Türk Telekom. Türk Telekom is a $10 billion market cap company which exists in 10 million households in Turkey. And TTNET is the internet service provider, which exists in 3.6 million customers' household. TTNET is the market leader in Turkey with almost 18% market share. So the only way to grow in this market is to increase the penetration level in the country. Of course, we have fierce competition, but the competition is not mostly focusing on growing the market, but focusing on TTNET customers, which is a natural case. So from the business perspective, it makes lots of sense for us to increase the penetration in the country. On the other hand, it gives you personal and professional happiness or joy to have more people use internet in the country, can access the services, digital services, and in fact enrich their lives. This is what we are trying to do. We have launched this initiative called Internet for All in Turkey. And it started with asking questions to our customers. We wonder why people did not use internet. Simply because there are 20 million households in Turkey, but the internet, its penetration is less than half. So we asked our customers why they do not use internet. And the first answer was because it's expensive or it's not worth it. It was like 45% of the total users said it was too expensive. And almost 30% said we do not need it. So we understood there was a problem that we need to create more reasons for our customers to use internet, especially in the disadvantaged areas. And also we found out that the internet literacy were low in those regions. So we tried to form this initiative around these insights coming from the customers. So the first thing we tried to do is to resolve the financial issues, where we launched, let's call more economic solutions, simply because we know it would be suitable for us from the business perspective as well, because we would make non-internet users internet users. So from the business perspective, by time we could simply upsell or cross-sell those customers. But the first penetration point was the most important. So we launched these, let's call more economic packages in these regions. And the second thing was, they said we don't need it. So the most important reason that we created together with our sister company, a group company, Sebit, was to launch the education package, education program, which is called Vitamin. For the Turkish households, just like all around the world, and the children's future is very important, and they want to raise their children with strong skills, and they want to make their children very successful. It's very typical in Turkey where people stay with their parents in the same house till they get married. So there's a very close relationship with the children and the families. So it was one of the reasons that we have created why these households should use internet by launching the Vitamin campaign together with our internet packages. It worked very well, as a matter of fact. We were aiming to reach to 140K customers. In the end, we already reached 250K, which we almost doubled our targets. And also we launched an internet literacy campaign where, together with the celebrities in Turkey, they helped us to expand this to 20 cities all around the country. We reached 5,000 people already. In 3 years, we aim to reach 30K people all around Turkey with internet literacy education, mostly focusing on women. Because we know if you focus on women, women would expand this initiative to their children and to neighbors, and when you train just one, you'll get 3 out of 1. So this is what we are aiming to do. Definitely, that was one of the most important points and a different point of our education system. We first had a train the trainer session. We had many people around the country, mostly students who can use the internet very well, born into the internet age and very computer literate. So they trained the elders, which is mostly the opposite. The case is mostly the opposite. They teach they had these training sessions with the older people, so that many of these old people said, I didn't even know how to open up the computer when I came in. Now I can read newspapers from the internet. I can get the cooking recipes. I can have online appointment with the hospitals, and all these kind of things that really enrich and make easy their lives. I mean, reaching to 250K people, which never used the internet before, brings a value together today. I mean, of course, TTNET and Türk Telekom Group is quite large. When comparing today's revenues with the current revenues of Türk Telekom, which is more than, let's say, $6 billion US. Today it doesn't make lots of sense when comparing, but for the near future, it's a very valuable initiative, because we have, as I have stated, we have already reached the 80% of the total market share. And without bringing more people into the system, into the internet world and digital world, it's very hard for us to grow in the country. And also, we are not just staying with the basic internet connectivity, but we also want to have digital services and products around this internet connectivity to enrich our customers' life. Like, we are the first IPTV company in Turkey. We have education services, as I have stated, vitamin. We have gaming. We have these are all we have. So basically, we are working on the IPTV side, gaming, education, and all these things, and music, of course, one of the most largest services. We are the market leaders in all these services in Turkey, and when bringing all these ecosystems together with the business partners that we have, we believe we create lots of value for our country currently and for the near future. Of course, there are lots of best practices that are being shared within these sessions, and we have the chance to discuss with different people, with different market perspectives and different best practices. For example, today we are going to have a presentation together with a colleague who has launched the cheapest tablet in the world. And I believe this will create a positive outcome for us as well, simply because one of the reasons why people do not want to use the internet is the low level of PC penetration. And we also find the solution for that. We have been launching many different projects around it, but having the lowest, the cheapest tablet in the world would help us more, most probably. So. These are there are many practical reasons and values, as well as many best practices that are shared within BCtA. and we will keep on working together.